Well, I'm Sheila Margaret Holmes, and I was born on the 27th of November 1929, so I'm 87 now. I was born on a very foggy, miserable day in England. There was a little row of cottages near where I lived, and a lady from there said to my mother one day, "Marriage isn't fair." I thought it would be like the films, Happy Ever After. These were in the, I think this would have been in the 30s, when she was seeing very romantic films, where nothing went wrong, but, it all came right. And I think maybe that stuck with me too, that when Mum said, "Silly woman, life isn't like that. You have to go through the hard times." Maybe that was something that got embedded in me. Well, I think you've both got to put 100% in. It's no good saying anything less if you're not putting 100% in. It won't work. But there's just got to be give and take. The most stressful thing was when my husband died, and I didn't, from the day I got married, I dreaded the thought of being a widow. And then when it happened, for me, I'm a Christian, so for me, I had God with me, helping. But you do get through it. This is not an easy time, but you do get through it. I think the fact that life is not easy, you have to battle through, not give up. I must say, when Charles died, I decided I was not going to be always going round to the neighbour's house, I didn't want them to say, "Oh, she's here again." So I tended to go the other way and not do it enough. I've learned that you can have help, and it's no good being too proud to ask for help. Those things you fear may never happen, and if they do, you can cope. It was love at first sight, and he told me later that it was with him, so that was just as well. That was the beginning of September, and we went out for the first time on the 1st of October. We were engaged in November, and we would have been married at Christmas, but my mum would have said, "What will the neighbours say?" And so we got married at Easter. It sounds a bit like a novel, doesn't it? But that's what actually happened.
George Arthur Shaw, born 15th of August 1932. That's it, isn't it?
So you're 80.
So I'm 84.
I'm Joyce Adelaide Shaw, and I was born on the 4th of August 1933, so I'm 83.
Correct.
I was born and bred in Adelaide, and the youngest of a family of 4, brother and 2 sisters above me. Our brothers passed away.
Spoiled baby.
No.
And still spoiled. In Adelaide for 3 months, and stayed with my auntie and uncle and my first cousin, my cousin, who played tennis, and I played tennis, and there was this girl playing tennis, and I met her, and that's the beginning of the story. They were playing tennis, so I played tennis. Not a bad game to play. Been a marriage in the lifetime of happening, and 18 years in Parliament and so on.
30 years.
30 years in Parliament, 30.
Yes, I look back, and I think I've had a lot of choices that I've made and I haven't regretted any of them. You do good to others, they will do good to you. I guess you think sort of differently. You look to the future and you think, well, perhaps you don't think about anything going amiss. It's all exciting. But I must say I've not had any regrets. Give and take. Again, my golden rule.
Yes.
But I think we've had a very happy. Naturally you don't always agree on things, but basically we talk it through if we don't quite agree with what each other's saying, and don't we?
Yes.
And we love each other.
Yeah, of course we do. Look, you work together, and of course it's important to, when you live in a community, it's great to become part of the community. Life's fun. Life is great fun.
I guess really some of the main things is to be very honest. I've always done business on a handshake. My word is my bond, and if I say I'm going to be somewhere at 4 o'clock, I'm there. I've got a reputation of being 10 or 15 minutes early. But yes, I think they're the things. I've always. My dad always used to say what he referred to as the golden rule, which was do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and I truly believe in that. I think it's so important. You learn all your life, and I'm still learning things now. You do, and I guess the whole time you're alive, you're learning. I learned early on that you don't gain much out of conflict. Aggression doesn't achieve much. And having spent 15 years umpiring football, you learnt a lot there about the personalities of people and how to handle people, and I think that helped me in my work. People come to you and they're unhappy and they're aggressive. If you're aggressive back, it becomes difficult, but if you stay placid and calm, it sort of takes the wind out of their sails a bit. Dad used to say that, he had another saying, if you're going to do something, do it properly, and he'd say, otherwise bloody well leave it alone. The first thing is to find the right partner. And then I think, yes, you've got to give and take, and you've got to talk a lot. Never go to bed and not, sleep on something that's been bugging you. Always talk about it with your partner. I've been lucky when we've been married it'll be 54 years, which is a long time. I'd love to live in Loveland with a girl like you, with every day a holiday with skies of baby blue, where roses bloom forever and sweethearts are always true. I'd love to live in Loveland with a girl like you. And she had to sing A Boy Like Me, Well, look, I'll be perfectly honest, I thought I knew it all when I was 20, but I definitely didn't. The big thing is you've got to be true to yourself. You'll have, everyone's different, so we will have likes and dislikes, and I think it's extremely important from my point of view that when you start out in life, you do something that you're interested in. From my experience, if you're not interested in something, I know we've got to be prepared in the job situation to have a go at pretty much anything to get going. But if there's something you really like and set your mind to it, you can do it, and I think that's important.